Shalom. I would like to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory that is due unto you, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give thanks to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for passing down this truth. And I would also like to send a sincere salutation out there to the elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Now, in this lesson, I want to go into how, there's joy in suffering and how it's a good thing to suffer in this truth. Because if you're in the world or in this truth, you're going to suffer. But it's better to suffer for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Because at least in the end, if you are of the elect, you'll get saved out of this world, And that's what we hope for. And we're prisoners of hope. So to kick it off, I'm going to go to Romans chapter 5, verse 3. This is Romans chapter 5, verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Most High is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, which is given unto us. You see, tribulation, it'll build your spirit up, And say if you happen to come across the same problem or a similar problem, you know how to deal with it now because you done been through it already. So, and that's wisdom right there. Now, let's go to James, the first chapter. Start the second verse. This is James 1 and 2. It says, My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. So when your faith is tested, it gives you a chance to grow. Spiritually, mentally, physically. It's like the muscle in your body when you put it under pressure and under an intense workout, and how you tear the muscles. Once the muscles heal, they grow back bigger and stronger. Now let's go to 1 Peter 4 and 13. Start at the 12th verse. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahweh's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So if you partake in Yahweh's suffering now, when he comes back to take over the world, we will glory with him then. That'll be your reward. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. It says, And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Yahweh may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Yahweh's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. See, the Apostle Paul, he glorified in the affliction because it built him up in the spirit. Now, let's go to Romans chapter 12. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 12. It says, rejoice in hope, patience, but rejoice in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. See? So when you're going through the tribulation, just be patient, You'll get through it. Don't do nothing brash, to make the matters even worse. Now let's go to the Apocrypha. What is that? Ecclesiasticus. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. You see, just be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Just pray in the Lord. He will deliver you through it. Let's go back to the Bible. Romans chapter 8, verse 17. This is Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So if we suffer with Yahushua, we will get the blessing of glorifying with him when he makes his return. When he gets his glory, we get ours too. Because, in the world, we're not really looked at as much. And when I say us, starting with the elect, but just the 12 tribes of Israel in general, we're on the bottom. Esau, Edom, it rules over the planet, we're still under captivity. We're still under the curses. But when Yahushua comes back, he's going to, break those shackles, so to speak. And we'll rule with him. Now, let's go to Psalms 34 and 18. Actually, I want to go into that word real quick. Let's go into that word heir. Heirs.
Strong's G 2818. Kleiranamas.
Kleiranamas in the Greek. One who receives by lot, an heir. An heir in Messianic usage, one who receives his allotted position by right of sonship. And that sonship is the bloodline, our heritage. One who has acquired or obtained the portion allotted to him. Yeah, it's fire. Now let's go to Psalms 34 and 18. This is Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. See, the Lord Yahweh will deliver the righteous out of their afflictions. Let's go into that word contrite in Google. This is contrite. feeling or expressing remorse or penitence affected by guilt. So yeah, those that heard this word, and when you got it in the true understanding and understood that Yahweh Shai was sacrificed on the cross for our sakes, so we can, be saved in the end, Like he did it on our behalf, because the law, we couldn't keep the law perfect. So by grace, we're going to be saved. So when you heard this word and you understood, that great sacrifice, you felt bad, and you had a contrite heart, and you felt remorseful, and you just wanted to get right. Now let's go to Revelation 20:4. Yeah, let's get to the point. This is Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. See, so some are going to be beheaded for the sake of Yahushua, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, because they didn't receive, his mark, the MOTB, the chip. So there's gonna be some of us that suffer. They might break into our homes. We're gonna get sent to FEMA camps. Then we may get our heads chopped off. It's just all it's gonna be part of the walk, part of the faith. But if you truly have faith in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, you will suffer that for his sake. And when he makes his return, you'll be rose up again into the chariots. Lord's will, you have the elect. Now, let's go to Proverbs 3:11. It says, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord Yahweh, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. See? Because despise not chastening. So when you're going through it, when you're going through your affliction, don't have that woe is me spirit. Just be a stoic, just wear it, accept it for what it is, and understand that you'll make it through. Let's go to Hebrews 12:11. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterwards, it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So, suffering doesn't feel good while you're going, through it. But in the end, you'll be a better man for it, If you have gained knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from the situation, and you'll know how to carry on after with, Now let's go to 2 Timothy, 2nd chapter. Yeah, this is fire. We're going to start at the top, read it fast. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1. Therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others. And that's, the apostles and teachers, bishops, and the prophets, that received this word, understood this word, and now they go out and teach the word themselves unto others to bring forth fruit. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua. See, and endure hardness, endure the affliction. It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. You see, don't concern yourself with the woes of this world, the worries of this world. You were on a mission. Actually, real quick, let's go to this is 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Start at 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. See? So put off those mortal thoughts and that weak nature, We're soldiers on a mission to send, preach this word, bringing forth fruit, the elect. And when Yahushua comes back, Lord's will, if you're of the elect, when he destroys this place, you get beamed up into the chariots. That's the mission. Read it again. It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he now crowned, except he strive lawfully. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partakers of the first fruits, the elect. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. Remember that Yahushua of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound. Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. You see, those that die in this thing, or for the sake of Yahushua, you're going to reign with him in the kingdom of heaven. The least shall be a great. It says, if it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself. That's fire. Now, let's go to, we're going to end it with this one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. See, the Most High, he won't put more on you than you can take, you know? Because just think about, like, any, like, the troubles or the struggles you had in life, and then look at where you are today. You made it through. You may not even think about that stuff anymore, or it barely ever really, comes up. But while you was going through that affliction, it was just heavy on your mind. And you may have not thought you was gonna get through it, but then you look today and it's like, wow, like the Lord really delivered me through that. Like I don't even think about it no more. No, I'm gonna read that in the NLT before I end it. Again, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13 in the NLT. It says the temptation in your life are no different from what others experience. Yeah, that's true, because everybody goes through something. Nobody goes through this life unscathed. It says, and God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, he will show you a way out so that you can endure. Yeah, that's fire. So I'm going to end it on that. Lord's will. This lesson was edifying. So the next time, Shalom.